film with friends, missing VHS videotape repeating.
Back again, gals and guys. Today we are looking at another zombie trilogy, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, all part of this 6-pack lot that I got off eBay. This is Day of the Dead media release. First there was Night of the Living Dead, then Dawn of the Dead, and now George A. Romero's Day of the Dead, the darkest day of horror the world has ever known. Horror section, media release. This is media with the flap at the bottom. I really dig these tapes. Remember owning a couple of the Halloween ones that were like this. So Dolby Stereo, VHS M839. Some fun images back there. Probably sure I've said this before, but I discovered these movies by watching an old show called Movie Magic. They used to be on like Discovery Channel or something, where they talked about how they just pretty much just showed featurettes about the makings of movies and how they did visual effects and whatnot. So good images there. Also available in laser video disc, so I'll be sure to pick that up. So it looks like this is a prior rental copy. Still in fairly good condition. Good amount, well, maybe not. I don't know if you can see that, and it looks like there's some mold in there. I just ran the beginning of this just to see if there's any trailers, of course, but they never really did that back then. So this is from Mainly Video, 415 Wilson Street, Brewer, Maine, 04412. So that's pretty cool. My guess is that place doesn't exist anymore, sadly, but if it does, if you know about it, comment below, let me know. I do have multiple copies of the Day of the Dead, but I actually, of course, have a lot more copies of Night and Dawn. The Day of the Dead that I had, I think, growing up, might have been a clamshell from Anchor Bay. I don't recall. Like I said, I've bought so many of these over the past couple years that I forget what I have. I can always tell which ones are my first, which ones are the most important to me personally from my own history. But I also tell you which ones that I like the most now. Really like that image of Bub there on the cover. This is a movie that I actually also had the chance of showing on 35mm. We did this one time at one of my theaters. We did this on 35mm, and then I used to own a 35mm printed Night of the Living Dead that was actually mine that we showed once as well, but I never got a chance to show Dawn of the Dead on 35. That would have been cool. So this was 1986. Media Home Entertainment, Los Angeles, California. Pretty solid edition. Like I said, I really like these old media ones. I like the ones with the flaps. The first Halloween that I owned, one of the first Halloweens I owned, I didn't realize had a flap because whoever I got it from was used. I tore the flap off, so it wasn't until I really looked at it and I saw that there's like just some edging kind of torn off here that I realized I had one of the media flap ones, but it just was minus a flap. So 1985, George Romero, Day of the Dead from Media 1986. Like, comment, share, subscribe.